Alright guys, so now we're going to go over how to kill the humans in these levels. So we're doing just 4-star gear right now, and I will get to 5-star gear. It is really pretty much setting up the same amount of characters, the same supplies, nothing changes. You're just going to have to really be patient and try your best. And some of you are just not going to be strong enough yet, as much as it sucks. But once you get the right 4 stars in place, you will be able to get the 5-star gear to get those 5 stars leveled up. Alright, so you're going in, obviously it's blue and red. It is always blue and red humans every single time, hands down. This is what you need to do. You need to bring in a blue and yellow team. Of course, have your leader skill match as many as you can always. You want at least your leader skill to hit at least 3 of your members on your team. If you're not doing that, then you're missing out on a huge opportunity. This is the team that I bring in. And then I bring in a yellow ally every single time. The reason I do is obviously Andrea's AR, as you can see, all tough teammates get plus 30% attack and a very large bonus to AP when attacking. So they're getting a really huge attack bonus to kill these super strong humans, and then a very large bonus to AP when attacking. So every single time we hit, and her AR is so fast anyways, they're up over and over and over again. Then, of course, we've got Maggie. She does a boost. I love her. She's one of my favorites. I got her a long time ago. I use her in everything. She does she's a healer plus a 75% attack for 1 turn, and there is no one that I can't kill with her, which is fantastic. She's excellent to go off and kill like an absolute zero Conrad. And so I use her as well. Then Tyrese, he does the neutralize, which, let me tell you, is a lifesaver. Teams that their ARs go off fast, and they have all these chars that are constantly going off over and over and over again. His neutralize shuts that AR right down. 98% of the time. There are times when it doesn't work. And people are having the same problems with command. Scopely always promise us they're fixing it, and they just make it worse. Morgan's a healer, and then obviously Andrea has Eagle Eye, where a 1-shot kills damn near everybody. And then weapons. Let's go in there and talk about weapons. Again, you guys, your weapons change the game. It is so important you bring in the right weapons. Crit weapons are not going to do anything for you when it comes to humans. I've seen a lot of people try it. I've tried it. I see it in raids. It just doesn't work. Everybody thinks, well, it's a critical hit, but no one gets a critical hit. Crit is for zombies. And I'm learning how to edit my videos and put stuff into it. And when my game wasn't working and wasn't loading, there was all of this, these things that were being said that Scopely has on the loading screen. And one of them said something along the lines of upgrade your weapons with crit to be able to kill the zombies. And it's like and everybody's game usually loads just fine, so you don't get to see all those hints that they give in the beginning. But I got a ton of them. And of course, it was all stuff I already knew, but it just reaffirmed that crit is 100% for zombies. So these are the weapons I have. I had someone ask me recently what upgrades I had, and I have shared that already with my armory videos, but just so we're going over this so you know what you want to do. So military shotguns, that's where it's at. You want as many of those as you can get. You want to continue to upgrade them because you want some for defense and you're going to want some for attack. I have this one as randomly heals a member when defending, and my Andrea heals over and over again, either herself or whoever just got hit, which is fantastic. Then I have this one who I have Tyrese carry, and of course it takes them out. But this one is 30% attack and then cause defense down. Now the reason that works so well is that it gives them a negative 30% defense when it hits, and you will see it when I do it. And then they're even easier to kill. Then on this one, it's 30% attack, 20% defense, and a huge bonus to AP when attacking. So Maggie's AR goes off the same time my Andrea's AR goes off 99% of the time. Then, of course, we have my Jesus Blade, which I love. And it's got 30% attack, a very large bonus to AP, and then bonus defense when enemies' HP is less than 30%. I'm going to continue to redo that. The bonus defense, all it does is prolong the kill. I haven't seen that. I haven't had an issue where I've come up against someone in a raid and they have that on a weapon and I lose. I have not lost. All it really legitimately does is slow the raid down, which can make a difference in war if you're going up against somebody who's equally as strong as your faction, and obviously you guys are against the clock of who you blow up who faster. Other than that, really not impressed, but I was trying for a different, I was trying for absolute zero, and that's what I got instead. And then we have this one, and I love it, and I throw it on Andrea because it's got plus 24% HP, so her health is 1300, which is awesome. And, her health is as high as Morgan's and one of the highest in the game with that added health on there. 30% attack, and then, of course, the very large bonus when attacking. So this is my attack lineup. Of course, with your defense, which I haven't even started, well, I've been trying, but not much success on that. A few successes, but not anything epic awesome yet. With the defense weapons, you're going to want to change that. But, of course, that's a whole different story and a whole different conversation. So make sure you have that bonus attack. Make sure you have bonus defense. And make sure that you have a large bonus to AP. You need that when you're going in here because you're going to need your ARs to go off constantly. Again, you always want to bring somebody if you have the option to. I love taking him in. He's excellent. And just so you guys can see what he does, 325% damage to an area attack hit in the middle, they all die usually, or if not a ton. Now, the 5-star Jesus also does a crit, 15% crit for 2 turns. Not going to make a difference with humans, but if you want to bring them in with zombies, that will help you. And then, of course, his leader skill is all fast teammates get plus 30 attack, you get a medium drop bonus. Now, this is what I love because all fast is yellow, right? I bring in yellow Morgan, and he's the only one that doesn't get any bonus from Andrea, my leader. And so when I bring him in, bring Jesus in as an ally, he gets that plus 30% attack as well. And then, of course, I get the medium drop bonus. A lot of people will put their leaders here as someone else with a drop bonus. I just don't. I haven't had an issue where I absolutely need to. Here's what you need to bring in when you are fighting these guys with the humans for the gear. You're going to need this. Exactly this. The only thing I would say that you can change out is your high replenish. You can use the regular blue ones. You can use the deluxe. Any healing agent would work. But you 100% need to bring in, if you're struggling, these tear gas vials, the nerve gas vials, and smelling salts always. Always, 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 in every single gear level, you want to bring in a smelling salt. I don't need to use these during the 4-star anymore, thank God. And honestly, I can do the 5-star too, but it took me a long time, over a year to get there. And so you really want to bring this in so that your ass is always covered. And to this day, I will still not go in empty-handed. Now, I also know a lot of people who will bring in grenades and use them. If you were to bring in grenades, you're only allowed to bring in 5. So you could use them 1 hit per a stage. They don't do enough to kill them. These humans are super strong. So it will not put them right down. And then, of course, I know people who will bring in the nerve gas and the tear gas grenades. And that, in the beginning, can be very helpful, too. So if you're super struggling and this combination doesn't work for you, I would say try the grenades. But honestly, at that point, I really don't think it will make that big of a difference because you're not allowed to bring in enough to really make a big difference. So I would stick with this combination and keep leveling because you will get there. Again, the team I used was 4-star Eugene, Herschel, Shane, 4-star Andrea, and 4-star Eugene, Herschel Shane, 4-star Andrea, and I can't remember now, it went out of my head. It's on the other video. But I brought them in, and that's who I killed with these teams over and over and over again. So it is doable with this help. So I'm going to show you how to use these, how I use these, and how it works best to use your supplies as you're going through. Alright, don't forget to push apply. If you feel that and you do not push apply, you will go in there without them and you will have wasted the energy. And we all know that 15 is a lot, especially as you're building. So in this case, I would do this. I would go after them first. I would make their attack less, so I can go after them later. And then I would hit her, and then hit him. And then he's dead. Now there's still negative 50% attack, so they die pretty quick. And then, of course, I always hit last, as you can see with Tyrese, because he neutralizes, and then their AR doesn't go off. Alright, same thing. Do it again. Red here, blue on these guys, so that you can kill these guys. And, of course, you can use the AR at this point. I'm not going to yet because I want to show you guys this. And the next one I'll show you. And she's probably going to go off if I got lucky. Now, always hit last with Tyrese because he's going to shut down that neutralizing. And we're on to the next one. Shut down their AR with his neutralizing. Alright, now here's a perfect example of what the hell do you do now. You've got 5 characters. And you obviously only have so many blue and red vials. And so this is what I would do in this instance. If you're struggling, you're going to have a whole nother level to get those ARs back. So I would do this. Leaves me 5 still for two more. And then I boost with Maggie. And I heal everybody. Then I come down with Jesus. Hit hard. All blue are dead. And now the red are dead. Now here's another way to do this as well. If that doesn't work for you and your ARs aren't strong enough, etc., you can do this. And this is what I do then. I go ahead and I put it on whoever, if we have 2 red in a row, I would have done that. Because the 2 red in a row, obviously, I can then hit with Tyrese, who does, his AR does a line. And then I come over here and I put them at negative 50% attack, so I stay alive. And then you kill them. Take those guys out first, always. And then you slowly chip these guys away. And then this is where you could use his AR. And honestly, at level wave 4, I wouldn't recommend doing it. Ever. Because you want their ARs to be ready for the boss. Now, unless you have a team that has a lot of ARs that go off quick, like the Andreas, Jesus, all that good stuff, then I wouldn't use ARs on level 4. I didn't when I had 4 stars. I would save my ARs, use the extra or the vials if I needed to, and then come in here knowing that I have my ARs ready. So in this case, again, I would do Maggie with the boost, and then the vials, you can do all 3 of them at the same time. But understand that once you use them, they're only good for 2 turns. That's it. So you can only hit so many people so many times. You only have 5, 6 chars, if you're lucky, ready to go. So in this case, I would hit the boss. And then I would go to the blue. Make them less powerful. And then even at times, since you have leftovers, which are always, you want to come in here ready if you're struggling, you can hit the middle person with the blue as well, the boss, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to waste it. And that will give you the extra time to kill them, because obviously the boss hits the hardest. Then, of course, you want to use your area attack first. And you want to attack the boss first. So I'm going to use my area attack. And the reason I use my area attack again is because then you hit every person. If you go ahead and kill the boss in the middle, it is impossible for you to hit the other 4 standing, because there's no one attaching them. Okay? Get it? Area attack means the whole connection. They just have to be touching. I have no better way to explain that. Then dead, and then 1 AR, 2 AR, and you're done. So you want to it's strategic. You want to think about how your ARs are lined up, how they're going to go off, what AR does what. You need to know your characters, and you need to know them well. Alright, so that is how to do humans with for 4-star gear. And then I will, of course, do them again, like I said, for the 5 stars once we get there. I hope you guys are all having an awesome weekend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate.